Thanks. I'll start with a quiz. It's just one question, and maybe it was just me. What is George Player's favourite number? It is absolutely 4, and I'll tell you why. Because, sorry, it just struck me. Did you know? Is it true?
8. It's a double.
Oh, okay, but it was Annex 4. That's a bit shady, close to his heart for an undisclosed reason. 4 waves. The example he used, section 4.4. Yeah, double whammy on that one. I was like, interesting. I do believe he's probably there, tentacles all going, can we have 4 weeks prior to each wave? That sounds about right. And how many beers is it before you have to... Indeed, 4 beers before, if you want to get your questions in, that is his 4 threshold. So I just found that surprisingly numerically focused for me, because I'm not always that way inclined, but just struck me. Thank you, Georgia. It was a great presentation, lots and lots of information in detail, and I know that when we take it away, it's great to see all those dates and everything just to orientate people. So so I won't bang on about you and your 4s, but it just interested me. So I'm kind of working backwards because I think it was a brilliant session. There was real loads and loads of detail, but we'll pull out what Keith said. And there were 4 words in Keith's presentation, which I think sort of wrapped up a lot of the day: collaboration, progress, momentum, and confidence. And I think, some of the breakout conversations I had, there was a couple of points. There is so much to do up to go live. So it is that momentum, progress. We've just got to keep going. And that links into what the IPA said about a staggering amount of work that's already happened. There's still a staggering amount of work still to happen, but we've kind of just feels like we've got it in us to make that happen. So the other thing that came across in one of the conversations I had in breakout was that our boards are waking up to half hourly and making that link between demand side response and all the opportunities around flex and half hourly, and kind of saying, oh yeah, they do join up. That is the enabler for this. So it is worthwhile. And yes, we will sign off for budgets and things like that. But I think that's really important that that sort of literacy of understanding why half hourly is so important to other things that our businesses may be focusing on is critical. The detailed session was fantastic. I think that walkthrough was really, really useful, making sure it was a kind of putting that journey. So it was, well done everyone for staying really engaged. We had over, I'm just guessing, I think it was over 40 questions. But it did have, it is about, I'm saying to you, looking at you, was it about 40? Don't say 44, because, oh my God. 45. We're taking Mariel's question as a part. We were in George's, oh my God, 44, fantastic. Anyway, there are loads and loads of detailed questions, so thank you so much for that. I think that was brilliant. But the detailed session, I wanted to, I'm hoping I've got everyone, thank you, Smith, Jason, Warren, Jess, Laura, Karen, Gary, and Matt. I've probably forgotten who I've forgotten. But thank you so much for walking us through that session. I think it was really, Andy as well, Andrew, thank you. Really, really useful, just so we have sort of bringing all of those things together, transition, qualification. I really like that we face in service management. We've talked about it as a concern. So really well done, Gary, to stand up and say, this is what we're doing about it. And it felt like we're all there for him and supporting him and Alexon to get this done and get this through. And as an industry that we can sort of get behind it and make sure that this isn't a significant issue as we head towards go live. And I know I'm kind of working backwards, but it was brilliant to hear Melissa talking so positively. I thought I'd done quite a positive job, but she bounced up and was talking about positive pathways and pro-consumers. And I think that's, that to have that support from Ofgem saying, this is in the sort of delivery path, and it feels like we're good to go, and it doesn't feel like there is any concern that is going to stop us getting to go live and beyond. So I really appreciate the support that she gave and the sort of tone, because I think that set the room up for the vibe as well, that it is a really positive programme. We're making really, really good progress, and we will deliver. And I think those are all my notes. I can't make any more 4 jokes, I don't think. No, I think the main thing for me just goes back to those four words, and I'll go backwards in terms of progress, fantastic, momentum, brilliant, but confidence in ourselves, confidence in what we're delivering ourselves, confidence in each other when we've worked together, and giving confidence externally, giving confidence to Ofgem, giving confidence to DESNES that this will land, I think is really important. But we mentioned it a lot, in any which way, but ultimately the way we're collaborating, the way we're problem solving together is something that I think is quite unique to an industry-wide programme, that we're all really, really behind it. So I think the message from me is, let's go for it. Let's take on one last energy gel and sort of like head on to the final part of the journey towards go live and beyond. So thank you very much. I would like to thank Smitha for all the facilitation. It's been really helpful, really smooth as well. Sorry. Sort of like swept round, but yeah, thank you for all the facilitation. It's really good. Next time I give you permission to wear trainers as well. So sort of in joke about whether trainers is acceptable. But when you're running around, it's been really helpful. So thank you, and thank you everybody in the room, and thank you everybody online as well. I don't know who I'm talking to, where. But yeah, you've been really engaging as well in terms of questions, and all the information will be available shortly. So I will hand back to Bushra to close. Thank you.
And I'd like to thank my team, the PPC. It's months of hard work that goes into preparing for the open day. So thank you. And thank you again from me.